Okay, what can I put on now? I wouldn't mind weight reduction. Weight reduction brings it way up. Holy cow. Can I get 800? I can. What's the best option here? Can I do that in this? And then heavy rims? Nope. Here? Hey! We got an 800 car. Back in the Porsche Spotlight series, I squeezed out 800 PI just barely. So the car doesn't have suspension, doesn't have differential, doesn't have aero, doesn't have transmission, so it's not anywhere near where I want it to be. But I was able to squeeze out 800 PI with weight reduction and a tiny bit more power. So we'll see how this race goes. 18th place. Basically all this car has is like an exhaust, a bit of an air filter, and oh my goodness, that's a lot of overtakes. And sport tires and weight reduction. That's it. That's all that's on this car. Making up positions like crazy though, thanks to that massive wreck. Alright, let's see if I can get 7th here. Yeah, look at the weight reduction coming in. Acceleration is a lot better now. I'm not sure if the final version of this car will be all-wheel drive or rear-wheel drive. I'll have to test both of them. We'll see how awkward the car feels when swapping to rear-wheel drive, and how much PI I get back for it. Might be worth it, might not be. We'll have to play that by ear. Whoa! I was not ready for that. The car is currently all-wheel drive, of course. Comes all-wheel drive stock. It'll be nice once I get all the actual upgrades in here, like a differential, transmission, aero, etc. Suspension will be nice. Then I can actually tune the car. I'm not going to send it on this guy. First time through the chicane, let's just play it safe, see if I can get a position on exit or two. There we go. So some people were mentioning the Flying Lizard paint job. I'm a huge fan of Flying Lizard. When I went to the 25 hours of Thunderhill one time, and thanks to Guy Cosmo, who I had known from Forza Fuel way back in the day. If you don't know about that video, you can go look it up. Oh, sorry. But I met him there, and he showed me around the Flying Lizard pits and brought me into the trailer and everything, and was super nice to me. And I just always loved the Flying Lizard organization and all the drivers. They just seem super cool, super kind, and I mean, the paint jobs always look cool, and they're really, really iconic too. Alright, up into 3rd place. 1st place is gone, but 2nd place is within reach here. Maybe it's not. We'll see. I think it will be, though. But I would like to get my car to level 20 after this race. Well, before this race ends, for the next race, I would love to get to level 20, because that's another spike in car points, where I might be able to put some of the creature comforts in, like aero and race transmission, maybe a differential. We'll see what happens. Maybe some suspension. Sway bars also. I forgot about sway bars. Don't have those. All things that will really help this car drive a bit better. Don't have tire width either. But this is looking positive. I don't have tire width, but that guy never had his car. See ya. That's second place. And I think this is probably where I'm going to sit for the race. I don't think I'll be able to catch the leader, although I am closing. Cars behind, I don't think they're going to close into me. Unless something crazy happens. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe I'll get run through a corner or something. You never know. It's been pretty clean racing, though, overall. Obviously, there was that little incident at the start of the race, but I think that was just too many cars trying to be in the same spot at the same time. And other than that, it's been quite clean as far as racing is concerned, from what I've seen, which is always good. Very fitting that Porsche DNA is out front in a Porsche Spotlight Series race. Love to see it. Ollie says hi, everybody. Hi, Ollie Bear. What are you doing, little guy? Yeah, I'm keeping the gap pretty alright to behind. Kind of keeping the gap slash closing in front. This is probably, as I said before, going to be where I finish the race. But we'll see. See, maybe the person out front will go wide somewhere and I'll be able to catch up. Or maybe somebody fast is coming through the field. Who knows? But I've got quite a bit of a gap behind now, 3.2 seconds, 5.3 in front. 206 flat, dead to the 1,000. That's a pretty lap time. Let's see if I can get that 5 though. Hit I think a 5.5 in practice, so. Driving somewhat conservatively at a 206 flat isn't too bad. I'm not sending the chicane like I was in practice. I can send it this last lap though. If the split looks good. There's Ollie. I think he wants some pets. Maybe he wants to go outside, who knows. I'll find out soon, though. Ollie, what are you doing? Silly little guy. Split actually looks pretty good. I might not even have to send the chicane to get well into the 5s. Oh, but I messed that up. Turned in too soon, broke too early. Mix of the two. So it's not going to be a clean 5, but I definitely lost quite a bit of time doing that, though. Because that was a slow corner. Oh, no. I thought I was safe there.
Total time penalty is about
I was not. That must have been so close to not cutting. So close. I was catching the leader quite a lot on that lap. Although, obviously, I cut that last corner a little bit. But that's fine. A 5's flat. So let's buff that to what? Like a 5.3 or a 5.2? Not bad. Woof woof Ollie. Yeah, I'll take that. First race in the S800 car. Again, it doesn't have the upgrades I want on it, but quite a bit faster than the 754 or the 726, I think it was, car. So it's looking better. A lot more competitive for sure. Fastest lap of the race as well, although it was dirty. But again, if I didn't cut and if I didn't mess that one corner up, probably would have been kind of like a 5.3, maybe a 5.4, maybe even a 5.2 depending. But not a bad run. Very happy with that.